Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlean amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Garlean, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Here. Here. Feel.
It's about to go down. Oi, you alright, lad? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like sickness now that I look at you. It'll be the Aether, then I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others. See, and we ain't too far from Valbrand now, which is chock full of Aetherites. I don't know how to say that word. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. There's some words on here that I can't read or say pronounce correctly, so you'll have to forgive me on this. Might as well have been blooming sickness, ships leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Liminsa still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddling me trade. Kind of has that pirate accent talk, you know, if you guys haven't noticed. I'm loving the graphics. I love how they made this game and what they've done with it. It's a real cool RPG game in my opinion. I've gotten it because a friend kept telling me about it. Ah, smell that softly sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventures. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory now. That's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I'm gonna go ahead and say the game power. Power, as in power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that, eh? I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventure do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventure business. Once we make port, you'd best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild neither. Limsa's home to a few, so if you're fancy learning how to swing an axe or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Anyways, like I was saying, a friend kept telling me I should get this game, so I finally got it off of eBay for a pretty good price, and I got it brand new. Wow. I bought it for only like $24.99 off of eBay, brand new. The thing is, ships off the starboard bow. Pirate collars. I knew there were some pirates up in here. Anyways, so yeah, I got it off of eBay for $24.99, brand new. gave me a code to put in the game to get like 30 days, you know, to play, you know, without paying. Pirates Bloody Hells. And the only thing is, I only have the Heaven Sword and a Realm Reborn in this one. I haven't bought the Stormblood one, so I'm gonna get that later on as we go along. Have you no what? Didn't even let me read that. I don't even know why the arrow's on. I don't even have the keyboard connected. Oh well. What's in the world coming to? Pirates faring on a ship fleeing lemon sun colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. Oh, finally that arrow went away. Or mouse. Ye can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty tempest once the wind is in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? By the bay. Is this your first trip to Limsa Lamunsa? Yes, it is. Is it? Well then, let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa Lamunsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. I'm like the worst reader in this when it comes down to certain gaming and words. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilization influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swelling buccaneer herself. Haha. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sagan, I don't know, are raiding the cause just as bold as you please. Them, the sea-dwelling beastmen, the locals calls fishbanks, case you didn't know. Ah. Long last, land ho. Behold themselves, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lemina, goddess of navigation. What do you guys think of my character? Does he look alright? Does he look pretty cool for right now? Let me know down in the comments what you think of him and if it looks okay to you guys.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
Well, at least I know I was saying that part right.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. I'm guessing he meant to say ass. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become a sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Yeah, the graphics they're really pretty good. I like the detail they went into on this game. From what I heard from my friend, he did tell me that they did recently update the graphics to make it a lot better, and I could tell because I have played this game once before, but I really didn't get to enjoy it because at that time I was so busy with my work, and every time I'd come home from work I wouldn't want to record or even play the game. I would just want to basically go to sleep as soon as I get home, you know. So now I get to actually enjoy the game, you know, share it with you guys, show you guys something new on my channel. I am going to try to speak a lot more when I make my videos because I do notice, or have noticed, that my videos, they are a little bit boring, especially my Star Wars one, just because I don't talk that much. So I'm going to try to speak as much as I can, you know, might go off a subject, talk about different things on here, but, you know, hey, at least it'll kind of keep you guys entertained, but mostly I'm going to try to keep talking about this game. Hey, you there. Hey, I mean you. This is my district and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Hey, you better calm down, Shrek, alright? You don't tell me what to do. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Leminsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Relax, son, alright? Relax. Don't tell me what to do. I go where I want to go. Welcome to Leminsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. I'm going to be using a controller right now. Maybe later on during the future, I'll start using a keyboard and a mouse for this, you know. Okay, you could go now. Thank you. Let's go close. Let's go talk to this guy real quick. Oh, dang it, come on. That's the thing I hate about, like, I mean, it's cool if you haven't played the game, then, you know, this is all good to read. But when you're making a video for YouTube or something, you know, you don't want to read all this stuff, you know. Nobody has time for that. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. You're like, he should have said likely instead of like, but it's alright. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the drowning winch and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far, just head straight down this street and speak with Grafar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Brethren. He's the proprietary of the winch. He might curse like an El Salden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good, now run along and may the navigator guide you on your journey. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your tasks. Alright. I already know this stuff, so I'm not gonna read through all that. Welcome to Lamenta. If you've a mind to visit the Drowning Winch, the Crow Lift will take you there. Yes, let's go. Okay, so where we going? Okay, so we're gonna go talk to this guy. Let's see. It'd have been cool if they made the book to like actually show words on there so you could actually read it, but I mean it's still good, you know. The graphics are great, as I keep saying and repeating myself. Greetings to ye lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are you? Are ye? You've come with a mind to try ye, and venturing, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage or work here in Mensa. That was kind of hard to read, I'm not gonna lie. The name's Veteran, and the most obstacle of hostelers is the Drowning Wrench. Tis also the MO of the Adventurers Guild, Air Elements. So that's why we've got a desk specifically for handling guide business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than waiting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts, an account of there being trouble wherever ye look. If ye manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. Yeah, well, they're gonna have to fight me. They're gonna have to try to take me down. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Well, I won't let that happen. Hey, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. That's kind of crazy because the town does look nice and everything. It looks very beautiful. And who can blame them? After everything that's happened, Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our almost weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice damn bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as makes an unzy o sense. None of the folk what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on old the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy like recollections from an aired night and the owl. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag her, Eorzea, back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damn faces, just like staring at a ghoul flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare, and that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd goal. Is this what's got people calling these arrows the warriors of light? If the Mensa ever going to pull this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need ventures to help banish the fear. It's going to need new arrows like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to a venture is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? Ye willing to lend us your strength? Methinks ye, and to the navigator and all, I knew she steered ye my way for a reason. But listen to me, Yattering, unlike a sun-torched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got ye mark in me book. Put ye scrawl right here. Or there, I don't know. I pressed the X button too fast. So, I don't know if it said here or there. Night Wolf, is it? And a fine name it is. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venture Guild. You there, Venture, you sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? Oh, look, here comes another Shrek. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals were you. Get the hell out of here with that. Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister, niece, cousin, closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fetishizing with such unsavory elements. I like how this guy like made up a big old lie and how he put his grandma's sister, niece's cousin up in it. That's pretty hilarious. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnapping. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty or even our closest friends is in doubt. Ye make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. Ye needed worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than not. No, sir. What say ye to a tankard or me finest elf afore ye return to ye duties? I almost feel like I'm reading the Bible in these words in a way. I shouldn't have said that. I hope I don't offend nobody by that. But anyways, it is kind of something like that. Not a watered down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Yellow jacket. Ain't got the finest idea what you're on about, officer. The winch might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait o' Melthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them Eevee boots. There's always somebody that wants to start trouble with me in the beginning. I don't know why. Y'all have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There being a spate of kidnapping sea, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping iron on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturous visitors and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal though. Us Laminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true, but given time will grow on ye. Now where was I? Oh, hey. Welcome to Lamenta, where the sea as green as the faces o' me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Now take a moment to gather ye wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Nice. Well, this is pretty cool. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Lamenta. Listen well to wisdom of Barnington Fingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Nice. What do we got here? Alright, so these are like kind of like main quests. The way that these logos look, they're the main quests. These are kind of like plus side quests, you know, but still worth everything. You want to do everything, every quest you could get, so that way you could level up a lot quicker. Let's see, what do we got? Barton Properties, the Drowning Winch wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let's do this. Let's see if we could get a quest in this video before I end it. Right then, let's start ye off nice and easy with 3 tasks. But you get used to life air elements. Firstly, if ye eat down a floor, then point your nose to the west. We'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an Earthrate, a device what can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an Ethereate where ye want to go, of course. I've a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the working of the device. For ye do that, though remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all ye venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the. Don't go throwing ye gal around just yet though, or you'll get fleeced quicker, and ye can say, why is me purse so light? I've a word with Swall's Blast. Instead, ease the the merchant's league by the way. Give me this old account and it'll treat you well. Further lasso me of influence. I suggest you meet some fellow spell slingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for ye tome if you decide to join their crew. Meet at the front desk if the one to get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing to them 3 tasks, I'll take ye on a little joint round the city and help you work out where everything is. Now best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it, there I go, sending you off without telling you some crucial. That bloody commodity made a right mess. Oh me memory, I swear I will. That or the any road, while ye out. If ye appear to pass any poor souls what looks like they might need your help, consider giving their tell or woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Nina over yonder's been casting glance at ye since ye is in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Ye like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs get harder and the rewards more generous. Yeah, this is all pirate slang. If you the time, I also seek the advice of the smith here, in which the lads as bear that title. I have some fine advice for them. Whether just starting out in the proposition, and that, my lad, is all you go about becoming a legend among ventures. I just looked at him, didn't even wave back. If you guys want to look at that, you guys could pause the video and go ahead and look at that. I'm not going to look at it because I already know what it's telling me to do. Same thing with this one. Pause the video and go ahead and read what it wants to say. Whew. That was crazy. Let's see, where am I going now? Where's that big crystal at? I think it might be this way. What? Oh, yeah, I can't go that way. Okay. Well, that's kind of dumb. What? So what am I supposed to do? Can I go this way at least? Guys are driving me a little crazy here. Oh. What is that? I don't mean to be rude, mister, but I know a green adventure when I see one. Trust me when I say you'd be better off having a chat with all the folk here before you start wondering. Oh. So I guess I do gotta talk to this guy right here. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Mensa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below. not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been a black market wars known as dream flowers. That's a weird name. Lamenta is a busy sport, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board. If you know what I mean. How the plants end up in the mess, who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to what? Colonel? I don't know. And she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to what? Aldeskafa? At the Oakton, being a worldly captain who knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Well, nice. Let's see what we could do here. I guess we don't have to talk to him. Oh, here we go. Let's talk to this person real quick. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below. The crow's lift is ready when you are. Let's go then. What do we got here? Okay, same thing as I've told you guys. If you want to read it, go ahead. Just pause the video and you can go ahead and read it. Alright, let's see. Okay, let me pick up this stuff. A lot of these missions can be easy too once in a while, and sometimes they do end up getting harder as you progress through the story and all that, you know. But most, like when you first start, you know, it should be easy. And as you guys may or may not know, as you guys can tell, I'm playing as a mage, you know, the one that carries the book, basically as a healer in a way. At least that's what I think this guy is. I'm not really sure because I've never used this one. I'm used to using the one using a mage warrior with the staff and stuff. So I'm just trying this guy out, see how it goes. Hopefully, you know, it ends up being good. Yes, I am Aldeskafi. You have some herbs you wish me to examine. Yes, I do. Oh, wrong one. There you go. Yes, as you expected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in this creation of summons, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I cannot resist the jest. These herbs are not more than lavender, a common enough expert from Lamenta. In fact, these probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone have been having a bit of fun with you, son, but now to where you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Nice, got some money, completed a quest, everything's going good. Happy. Okay. Now let's see, oh yeah, now we gotta go touch this thing right here. I don't know why this mouse keeps popping up. Ah, another novice adventure, eh? Barden has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am Sandmo, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventure worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of this city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of atonement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be more to answer your question. Should have said I would be more happy to answer your question, but okay. Whatever, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for not being a dick, that's for sure. You're attuned with the... Excuse me. You are now able to use the return spell. Nice. What do we got here? We got that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Man. Whoa, this guy's passed out drunk. There's a lot of people here. That's pretty cool. I like that. A fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most reput marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from whatever could it... Ah, my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in which, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. There you go, buddy. You see, aren't you glad I came to talk to you then? Nah. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain. You see, needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it's simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt each skill you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts styles specializing in tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents prosecute frankly for befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the Celeste teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the market for yourself. Nice. Okay, got that one done. Where's this other one at? It's all the way over there. Dang it. Anyways. So yeah, so there's not going to be any fighting in this episode today, as you can already tell. It's just the introduction and getting to know where everything is around here. But as I film another episode and for tomorrow, you know, there will be a little bit probably fighting. Can't promise you, but who knows, there will be a lot more things that will be going on than this long thing that's going on right now. And just in case you guys are wondering why I put Nightwolf as my name, it's because I try to separate it. Whoa. But for like my first name as Night and then the last name Wolf, but it said it was unacceptable. I don't know if someone already has that name or if the computer just didn't want to let me, or not the computer, but the game itself didn't want to let me put that name or whatever, so I had to put Nightwolf, because I want my game tag name up in my videos, you know? I'm pretty sure if you guys were doing the same thing, you guys would want the same thing, right? Welcome to the Architects Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body of threat. But if I am not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of alchemy can be traced back to the historic calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these islands folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomenon in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formula were further developed into arcane geometrics, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave either into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the school of alchemy was born. Many such mages wishes to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Lamenta, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an architect, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Mombo, counting several wares of equipment among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extension of the art. So, at the Emerald Express orders, an official Arcanist guild was established and funding was providing for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of alchemy, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Nice. So we're done with that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hate to end it like this, but I'm pretty sure you guys are bored with me already with just how many things you have to go through on this. But hopefully tomorrow's video will be a lot better because we've got done with all the introductions and now we're doing pretty good. We're about to start our adventure and do quests. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and if this is your first time tuning into my video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd really greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. With that being said, peace out.